Yes, there we are.
We're
Welcome,
live.
welcome everybody. Welcome to All for Sci-Fi. I'm Eric and this is
Captain Rickster.
Captain Richter.
Maybe.
Yes, he's here. And welcome everybody who has already joined us. Hello, Dante. How are you doing? Today I'm going to try it from my cell phone. Let us know if the picture quality is good, if you could hear us. I'm trying to do something a little bit different, so bear with us. I want to try to have better quality, so hopefully this picture is better and the sound's better than what we've been using. We've been using a webcam,
Yeah.
not our cell phone. I want to see if the cell phone's better. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about today.
Yes, we
Need
do.
to also let everybody know on social media that we're here. So while I'm doing that, Captain Rickster, take it away. How was your week?
Oh, my week was good. Quiet, but good. We had a lot of great time. We did a little bit of traveling this week.
Okay.
We did go to some job sites we went to and took pictures, and they looked real
Yep.
nice. The slowest part was we had to go get some permits. Those suck. Sorry,
Right.
don't mind my language.
Oh well.
They take
too
way
long.
too
Yeah.
long to do anything.
Hey, Mike's here. Hey,
Hi,
Mike.
Mike. How you
doing?
We were planning on going to Disneyland this week, but that kind of fizzled out because we had to get permits. So next week is Thanksgiving weekend. We're gonna have a lot of fun on that too.
Well, next weekend, guys, just to give you a quick update, next weekend we will not be doing our weekly webcast
Right.
because it is a holiday weekend, so we will be off next weekend. So wish just from our heart to yours, we want to
Yep.
wish everybody a happy,
Thanksgiving.
safe Thanksgiving,
Yep.
and don't do anything we wouldn't do, or Captain Rickster wouldn't do. Hey, Darth Sidious is
Hey,
here.
Darth, how you
Welcome,
doing?
Darth. So yeah, so next weekend we will, because it's a holiday weekend, we will not be having our weekly webcast.
Right.
But happy Thanksgiving, everybody!
Definitely
And
true.
in some parts of the world, some of our viewers, it's not happy Thanksgiving because
Thanksgiving,
you don't have Thanksgiving.
That's right.
I was just talking to someone from London today, and they said, "Oh, you Americans, you got that Thanksgiving next weekend." Well, I'm not doing an accent properly.
You're not. No.
Hey, mate.
There you go, man.
Well, hey, mate. No, that's Australian.
Oh,
And
yeah,
they don't
sorry.
have Thanksgiving, I don't think, in Australia either.
No,
But
no,
we do
they
have
don't.
viewers in Australia. But, yeah, excited to have everybody here today. We got a lot to talk about. We got Ghostbusters
Oh
Afterlife.
yes.
Excited
Very
for
good.
that.
Very good.
Excited to talk about Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah, that's good.
Love it. Excited to talk about Prodigy.
Uh-huh.
That's turning out to be a really great Star Trek show.
Mm-hmm.
So without further ado, let's should we get started? Let's show some things here. I was we did get a chance to last weekend before we did the live walkthrough on Sunday. Captain Rickster and I did swing by
Yes, we did.
Disneyland,
Yep.
and one of the newest things in the Droid Depot, we picked up this one.
Yep.
Very excited. I can't wait to open this up and do an unboxing for you guys. But here is Chopper.
Yep. There's your chopper.
Chopper, chopper, chopper.
Yep.
Can't wait to see how all the sounds it makes. Light and sound effects, removable arm, removable doors, unique leg. Can't wait to open. We're going to do an unboxing of Chopper for you guys. I'll try to get that up. Try to get this one up. If it's not this weekend, it'll be Thanksgiving weekend. This video will be up.
Yep.
I'm
And
going to have some also.
Also, we got
Which-
the new fairy droid.
Which it's not the droid, it's the parts.
Parts.
So you could take like I have R2MT up there, which is MT stands for Mace Tawani. But my R2MT, if I decided to, I could suddenly change him into from the Mandalorian.
Yep.
I could change him and make him a fairy droid.
Mm-hmm.
So I could give him legs and arms. So this is going to be pretty cool. I think I'll go ahead and modify R2MT up there. He looks a little bit like R2D2, but
Yep, he does.
he's his own thing. And we'll share that with you guys. So
Mhm.
yeah, we love the fairy droid. Excuse me, guys.
Yes, we do.
We love it from the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this week has been quite a week. It's been a good week. I mean, other than the fact that we had to
Yeah.
deal with city permits.
City permits
Ay,
and
ay,
stuff.
ay.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like a nightmare.
No
And they
kidding.
just take forever and ever. I'm not even going to say the name of the city because I don't want them gunning for me later.
No kidding.
But it's
right.
not Los Angeles. It's another city adjacent to it that's difficult with permits. That's in between LA and Pasadena. So you guess what that city is.
Well,
Don't say it.
Even the other one was.
Well, Beverly Hills, they're not as difficult. They're more
You
helpful.
weren't going to say that one. I wasn't going to say that one.
I didn't have a problem with Beverly Hills.
Yeah, well.
It wasn't Beverly Hills. It was the one that's between
we're not going to talk about
LA and Pasadena.
Yeah, right,
It's a city in between. But they like hours and hours of, and it's like they're moving in slow motion.
Mm-hmm.
Civil servants, but they're all nice people.
Yes, they're all nice people.
That's all that matters, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, we got a lot to talk about. The longest is going to be Ghostbusters.
That's definitely true.
And it was epic, guys.
Oh, you got that.
I was floored. I was impressed.
Oh yes, one of the best things I've seen all year so far.
It is definitely one of the best. Speaking of Mace, any word on return? Any word on a return to Designer Con? We are gonna have. I don't know if you're close, Mike, but it's a city between Burbank and Pasadena.
Yeah.
You're gonna figure it out,
We'll
probably.
figure it out.
But I'm not. If you guess it, I'm not gonna
Say yes or no.
I might go like this, but I
Yeah.
won't speak. Yeah, Ghostbusters. Hey, Dave Staggs.
Hey, Dave.
How's it going? Dave, we're going to be talking about Ghostbusters, which was epic.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to talk about, which I was impressed with. We're going to talk about Star Trek Discovery. Thanks, because Dave's here. He's not just a Star Wars fan. Dave Staggs is Star Trek fan. So we're going to talk about Star Trek Discovery.
Yep.
And we're going to talk about Prodigy.
Yes, we are.
Which is turning out to...
a great TV show.
Dave, we got a lot of Star Trek stuff to talk about today, so your timing's perfect. So welcome, Dave. Also got this, if anybody likes to drink beer, which we all do, right? I got this really cool...
Bottle opener.
It's a bottle opener. I got that from Galaxy's Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, when we go next time, Dave, we owe you, we know Dave wants us to swing by and smuggle something for him.
Okay, we'll smuggle.
He wants us to smuggle something for him, and we'll take care of you. Don't worry, we got your back. We should be going. Are we going next week or the week after?
I have no idea when we're
I
going
think
again.
it's been really hard. It's been very difficult to get tickets.
Yeah, no
it's stupid.
kidding.
We're Dream Key holders, yet we can never get in.
Never get in. I know.
It's stupid. I mean, if I want to pay another $150 for the pass, suddenly it's available. But when I have the Dream Key, I can't get in there. There's something legally wrong about that. I'm going to leave the mouse alone because I don't believe in lawsuits, but mouse, you're doing us wrong. Let's put it that way. Oh, Mike celebrated Life Day. Oh, by the way, guys,
cool, yes.
Happy Life Day.
Happy Life Day, yep.
Yeah, that's right. It was just on the 17th,
It was.
which is a tradition. So, yeah, so...
We also got Hawkeye coming out on the 25th.
Yes.
Hawkeye's coming out on the 25th.
It's coming out, right. Is it the day of Thanksgiving or the day before?
Well, it said Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving's the 25th.
Yeah, it said
So if the 23rd, it'd be before.
Oh, 25th.
Okay.
Because I was so surprised it'd be on that time.
Well, we got Hawkeye coming out too. That series that looks pretty good with Jeremy Renner.
Yeah. Who?
So isn't it Jeremy Renner that's in?
Yeah, Jeremy Renner. Yeah. But
don't try to fool me, man. He's always doing that to me, trying to like trip me up and become the trickster.
Who's the female in that show?
I don't know. Does anybody know the lead that he's training to be the next like Hawkeye?
Yeah.
The female lead you're talking
female
about?
Hawkeye. I've seen her in a lot of other shows before. I'm looking at some names up there.
Happy Life Day. His daughter. It's his daughter.
Well,
Is it his daughter in real life or the daughter? It's the daughter in the show. Right. Okay, let's.
What was his Well, who's the actress who plays his daughter? That's what I would like to know.
No, it's on the show. I don't know, Captain Rickster. We could look it up. Sounds like there's a fire. Not a fire here, but like a little... I don't know if you guys hear that. Oh, I should shut it. It's a fire truck.
Fire truck, yeah.
Live on All for Sci-Fi today. They drove by with the sirens on from the LAFD. Yep. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's talk about Star Trek Prodigy. The latest episode is...
of season 5 or episode 5.
The latest episode was called Terra Firma.
Yep, Terra Firma.
Yeah.
Like it's really good.
Yeah. The latest episode was episode 6. Was called
6.
Terra Firma. And at All for Sci-Fi, we have and this is for the rating for Star Trek Prodigy, the animated show that's on the Paramount Network. Is it on CBS? It might be. It's CBS. But it's produced by Nickelodeon as well. Yeah. It stars Kate Mulgrew. Kate Mulgrew. Sorry about that, Kate.
No, he's not.
Yes, I am sorry.
He loves messing everybody up.
No, I do not. You like it. You get a big laugh out of it.
You tricked your own self this time.
No, I was. You did. I can't blame you this time.
I had to help you on that.
So it stars Kate from Star Trek Discovery, not Discovery, but Voyager, and she plays the hologram Janeway.
That's right.
And also in the cast, it's got some other really kind of interesting, pretty well-known actors like John Noble. He and I even know him. We go back, but he plays the diviner. Yep. And the progeny is and then basically, let's get into the episode. At All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars being the best. If it's 3 or below, we don't recommend you stream it because this is a streaming show. Yep. Star Trek Prodigy episode 6, Terra Firma, gets an official All for Sci-Fi rating of 4.5 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
Look at the same that he does.
You know what that happens. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Did I knock the teeth out?
Yeah, you knocked my teeth out again. No, I can't talk straight. I got to mumble everything.
Don't agree with me all the time.
I haven't in a while. This is the first time in a while.
Hey, Lewis.
Hi, Lewis.
Welcome, Lewis. So basically, the last time we were talking about Prodigy, they had landed on this planet, this M-class planet, and now they're trying to get off the planet, and they're calling it the Murder Planet because it's trying to eat them and keep them there. And actually, the diviner actually shows up during the midst of all this, and tries to. And his daughter's stuck, and the planet's trying to eat her. The lively planet's trying to eat, and she's screaming for help from the father, and the father's saying, "Dad, help me, Dad!" And no, he chooses the ship, the Protostar.
Yeah.
Which we're discovering the Protostar can make stars or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And it has this special warp engine too that could go wherever in the universe type of thing. Kind of similar to Discovery, but it's different.
Yeah.
So basically, in the end, they finally find a way to get off the planet. And as they're leaving, her dad is still trying. Her dad, who chose sides, ends up trying to chase them down in hyperspace, and then they end up engaging the Protostar engine, which helps them get away.
Yep.
So now now they're gone. The dad, the diviner, the one played by John Noble, doesn't know where they're at, and evil character.
Yeah, very.
And he's got this henchman guy that kind of reminds me of K2SO.
Right.
But like an arachnid that has arms and it's like a creature.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that's how it ends. I mean, they're quick episodes. This doesn't take long to review, but Captain Rickster and I both give it 4.5 stars. Watch it.
It's very quick, and I actually would watch it. If you're watching the series, you're going to enjoy the series.
Even though it is kind of made by Nickelodeon and it's kind of kid-oriented, it's still enjoyable to watch.
Well, of course it is,
even for us adults. But, again, if you have children, make sure they watch it.
Yeah, really.
So Dave Staggs, make sure Devaney watches it. Or Virginia, if you ever watch these episodes again, make sure Devaney watches this because that's good for her.
Because it's really good.
Let's jump to Discovery.
Discovery, yes.
Star Trek Discovery.
That was a beautiful show.
Well, I mean, it's really coming along. It's really coming along
on this one because it's really, really good.
The first season of Discovery I didn't like.
Right.
Because everybody was, and I agree, I didn't like the new Klingons.
No.
The way they made them. Then it kind of got better as it went along. And then it got better.
Yep.
And then last season was great.
Yes,
And
it was.
this season's starting off being good.
Good, you got that right.
There's something about having strong, engaging stories.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that, you know, not just the action was great, but the storyline's engaging. The personal struggle that now Captain Michael Burnham is going through with becoming a captain, and also they're watching her for other ships to become captain, and the president of the Federation is like, she's really teaching her a lot of lessons.
Oh yeah.
In this episode, and about what it is to be a captain. And Michael Burnham may be the captain of Discovery, but is she really to be the captain or a leader? She's got issues, because to be a captain, you have to be able to, and it says it in this episode, but you got to be able to, in fact, she used one of the, I'm not testing, not overanalyze this, just enjoy it, Dave. But it's pretty good, this newer episode, and the message of the first episode of Star Trek, the first episode of this season is particularly good.
Right.
I don't know if it said the name of the episode. I was trying to find it, but the message, the whole message in this particular episode is kind of a test for Michael. And then we also got what's going on with the old captain who left.
Right.
And he's trying to help his planet recover after the burn.
Yep.
Let's give it its rating. At All for Sci-Fi, we have the official ratings. Garth, you know, it's 0 to 5 stars. For Episode 1, Season 4 of Star Trek Discovery, its official All for Sci-Fi rating is, ready? 4.75 stars.
Ooh.
I like this episode. Kobayashi Maru is the name of it. Thank you for bringing that up.
Well, I'll have to agree with you again on this one, too, because I really enjoyed this one.
Are you going to say 4.75?
I'm going to say, I should probably say 4.80.
Well, make up your mind. What are you saying?
Okay, 4.80.
Great, I don't hit him. I don't get to knock his teeth out.
Yeah. What teeth? They're already gone.
Oh, well, you have teeth.
Yeah,
they're just out right now.
They're
out taking a break and a nap right now.
Taking a break and a nap right now.
So your mouth doesn't hurt. He has brand new teeth, so it's difficult for him.
Yeah. They seem not to stay in.
And it was about the Kobayashi Maru, about a non-win scenario that she faced. And one of the things that the president of the Federation had mentioned to Captain, it was that good. It was close to 5 stars.
Oh, yes.
It was real close.
Very close.
One of the things that she had mentioned, the president of the Federation mentioned, was that she, the old Spock saying about the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one.
Right, yeah.
It's more about the needs of the many rather than the few or the one. If I'm saying it wrong, please don't shoot me, Dave, because I know you're like a Trekkie. Live long and prosper.
Yeah, really.
But Michael has that problem that she wants to save everybody.
Yeah, she does.
Everybody. So, and to her, it's the needs of the one, and you can't be that way. So I get it.
Oh, especially when to save her crew, because she had two crew
But
members
she would
on
just
the
say
ship.
it would be just about saving one
to
her, and she'll give up the whole crew.
That's right.
To save one.
Save one person. Yeah.
Did I notice that no, I didn't even notice that. One of the things that's difficult about Discovery is they're kind of changing the way everything. He says the president of the Federation is a Kardashian, which is surprising.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, she was.
Which is surprising.
It is surprising. Yeah.
But they're changing the way they all look, so I didn't pick up on that fact. I'm surprised I didn't.
I'm
noticed
surprised
that?
you didn't either. Yeah.
You noticed that? Because I know a lot about Star Trek.
Well, I don't know too much, but I know some of the characters, and I know this was a totally different character than when they.
It's been a while since I watched. We need to go back. Everybody needs to go back and watch Deep Space Nine. Needs to watch Voyager. Needs to watch
original Star Trek.
That one too. Yeah.
The other thing I watched original Star Trek.
The Next Generation. We live in a great time, but yeah, on Discovery they're changing the way they look, so I didn't pick up on that. But you did.
Yeah, I saw. Okay. I saw the difference. Because I was trying to think of who it was, which type of character it was. Because I couldn't, it's been so long since I watched Star Trek.
Right.
And they changed Star Trek characters from the old series as they went down to all the new series, they always changed the looks of the people.
Yeah, well, of course they have. I mean, I like some of
I
the
know.
changes too. Like we were talking about last season, the lady that was green,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
of course you got the other ones that are blue. I'm trying to remember the name of them. I'm drawing a blank right
Yeah,
now.
the blue ones, right? I remember them.
But those were very that was because that's it starts with an A. It's the name of that species, but they're the closest to us anyway.
Yes, they are the closest to us. Yes.
Oh, and I noticed. What I did notice was that the spaceport was named after Jonathan Archer.
Right, it was.
From the original.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I was happy to see that they named Davis, saying that he. Hold on. So you can read it again. Dave says he's curious as to why they want to find a captain for the new Voyager, but there's not any mention of the Enterprise. Orion is green and Dorian is blue. There you go. Thank you. And Dorian's it.
The Enterprise itself was destroyed in Deep Space Nine.
No, he's just one. They're doing new ships now.
I know.
And he's curious why they went to Voyager and didn't go. Maybe because Voyager is about. It's part of the mission about to explore strange new worlds.
No, that was the Enterprise. Look,
no, I know you're not listening. The name Voyager is you're voyaging. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the first ship was called Enterprise. That's not what I'm talking about, Rick. I'm saying maybe they went to Voyager instead of Enterprise because Voyager's a better name. It's about having a voyage.
Yeah, you go out there and do
exploring. I didn't mean that. Of course, I know the Captain Kirk and actually Captain Pike in the pilot episode.
Right.
You're gonna go way back. Was the Enterprise. I know that. Geez, you're trying to stumble out. 1, 2, 3. Deserve a punch for that, buddy.
My nose. Hey, bud?
No, you're okay. It looked like I hit you, though. Don't fight, you guys. You're missing, Dave. We have this thing now where we punch each other. You've been missing it. It's funny. One of these days, I'm going to get like a sound effect button where I hit it. And it goes boom, boom. Well, I'm gonna have the sound effects too for you guys. It's fun.
It is. It's all out of fun.
So we're not near each other. That's part of the beauty of filmmaking, right?
That's right.
I mean, I'm like when I'm punching, I'm actually punching like 4 or 5 feet away from his face. It just looks like I'm almost hitting him.
Actually, I feel the breeze. Oh my God!
You don't. Now he's lying. Now to make you guys think I'm close to him. Yeah. So I'm curious. I don't know why. I mean, they named it Voyager for whatever reason. But it was nice to see they named the spaceport after Jonathan Archer.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Which was great. Mike says movie magic.
Movie magic, that's right.
That's right. So basically, when this season starts, Captain Michael Burnham now is on a mission to try the Federation is they got rid of the cloaking.
Yep.
They're trying to show everybody they're back. They're traveling and trying to make contact with all the different worlds that were part of the Federation, and now that they have this great supply of dilithium crystals, they're trying to give each people dilithium. And in fact, in the very beginning, before the credits roll, they fly to this planet where these people are like kind of like butterfly creatures, and that was cool. I don't know if that was in the original one. Maybe you could let us know, Dave. But were those original? Is that new? Did you watch the latest episode of Discovery? And are those butterfly type creatures? Were they part of the Federation at one point? Maybe they were. But so they're very suspicious, and everything they say is wrong. Oh, why do you have why is she a queen? Why do you have? They're talking about Michael Burnham's boyfriend's cat.
Yeah.
And they want to rescue the cat and stop the cat from being held by them. It's
captive.
Captive. It's pretty funny.
It is funny.
And they discover that they can't fly correctly because their satellites are all out of whack. So they gain their trust by making it so that they repair their satellites. The butterfly people. That's what they're called. Thanks, Dave. So they end up fixing one of the issues they're having so they can fly straight and then they still end up beaming the dilithium to them, and then they go back to their Michael Burnham's boyfriend. I forgot the guy's name. guy's name? And they end up flying back to his ships there and rescues them, and they go back. So
yeah,
Cleveland, is his name Cleveland? Yeah.
Yeah, Cleveland. I think.
Yeah, I think so. That looks like him.
It does.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like a Cleveland.
And Saru, played by Doug Jones, the whole time he's on a mission with his own people. That's Saru. So it's going back and forth between that and
Actually, it was pretty good to see his own people too.
More of his people.
Yeah, more of his own people this time, because it's actually pretty good.
Right, and it's great to see that other character and all of them are back pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see Michelle Yao who played Captain. Was it Captain Phillips? I didn't see her. I didn't see her in that episode. I wonder, is she not on the show any longer? Who knows?
She might be. She might be in the next episode, though.
Yeah.
You never can tell. You have to wait and see.
Yeah, Captain Philippia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said Phillips. I didn't read it. I was trying to read it, actually. Okay. And, yeah, I mean, I'm really liking the acting on Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
The first episode was great. It had a lot of action when they were trying to get away from the butterfly people. And
that was cool.
It was a great message as well. There was a great message with that the Federation president had to give to Michael Burnham.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see where it goes from there. So far, great start. How many episodes do you think it's going to be this season? Does anybody know how many episodes are going to be this year?
Hopefully it's 10.
No, last year was 13, I believe.
Well, let's go 13 again.
The first season was 15. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know,
haven't said yet. But...
I just don't like it when it's 8 or 10 episodes.
Yeah, I don't either. I like 13 or more.
Yeah, it's just yeah, and again, loving Doug Jones. I love his work.
Mm-hmm.
Dave says so as well. He likes him. The guy that's playing Christopher Pike too. I don't know if he's going to be back, but he's getting his own series. There's another Star Trek series coming out next year. Forgot the name of it, but he's going to get his own as well with Captain Pike coming back on that. So it's going to be fun. It's a great start. We'll see next week's episode. Although we will not have a show next Saturday because it's Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a very long show because we're going to have we're going to have 2 episodes of Discovery, 2 episodes of Prodigy, 1 episode of Michelle Yao went back in time to Section 31. That's right. So she's not here unless they do a flashback.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for reminding us, Dave. So next week we're going to have 2 episodes of Discovery, 2 episodes of Prodigy, 1 episode of Hawkeye, right?
That's right, yeah.
And if there's any other movies, is there any other movies coming out between then?
Oh, well, I'll have to look them up and find out. Let you know.
We'll have to see. Yeah, but that's about it with Star Trek. It's off to a great start, Discovery.
Yep.
So watch it.
Definitely,
it's definitely watchable and fun. Fun episode. Let's go ahead and start talking about Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh yes, that was it. Oh.
You guys ready for this?
Man, excellent.
You guys ready for this? Ghostbusters Afterlife. I liked it. I liked it on so many different levels. You guys have no idea.
Oh yes.
I'm hoping Star Trek Discovery has 16 episodes. Last season was 13.
Mm-hmm.
So far, the reviews on Ghostbusters Afterlife have been great.
Oh, yes.
I would say probably 7. Most people would like giving it 70 and 90% rating online. Depends on where you're looking. This episode of Ghostbusters Afterlife stars McKenna Grace as Phoebe, Finn Wolfhard as Trevor, Paul Rudd has a big role as Mr. Grobertson.
Yep.
And the mother is played by who has played the mother? Carrie Coon plays the mother, and who else? The podcast boy was played by Logan Kim. Very good up and coming actor.
Oh yeah.
Great job. Loved your role. Even McKenna Grace. Those 2 characters stole the movie.
Oh yeah.
Let's go ahead and give it its official rating. As you know, 5 stars being the highest, 3 stars, don't watch it. The official all for sci-fi rating of Ghostbusters Afterlife is 4.90 stars. What do you give it?
I'm giving it 5.0. It was the first time I ever given anything a 5.0 because it was so great.
You didn't agree with me, Captain
Nope,
Rickster?
I didn't. I even got higher than what you did because that extra five. It's the best movie I've seen all year so far.
That I agree.
Yeah.
It's one. If it's not the best, it's one of the best movies of the year so far.
It's one of the best.
5 stars from Captain Rickster.
Yep.
4.9 from All for Sci-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Dave, for mentioning that. Star Trek: Strange New World
That's
is
right,
the
yes.
one coming out next year.
That's
And,
with Captain Pike, right?
yes, can't wait to see that. It looks good. The cast and everything looks great.
Unfortunately, the original Captain Pike is no longer with us.
Oh, that's sad.
Yes, he died a few years ago.
Oh, I knew the Captain Pike from the wheelchair, the one who played him in the wheelchair,
Right.
and I have an autograph somewhere from him. I met him a long time ago.
Yeah, he was the second actor. The first actor who played in the pilot, the original Mr. Pike, or Captain Pike, he passed away.
Anson Mount is who's playing him now.
Yeah.
And I'm having connecting issues. Please be patient with that. It's okay. And guess who shows up with guest appearances?
Yeah, really, yeah.
Bill Murray,
Uh-huh.
Dan Aykroyd, even the lady who played Annie Potts, who played their secretary character.
Yep.
And right at the end, during the credits, who?
I can't say her first
Sigourney
name.
Weaver.
Yeah. Don't forget the other character too.
Who? Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson, yes.
All of them showed up.
All of them showed up.
Everybody forgets Ernie Hudson.
I know.
Even I did. Shame on me.
Shame on you.
Yeah. Bad boy.
But they did a great CGI of the one who passed away.
Yes. I'm thinking, I don't know. I need to research that. Does any of you guys know, was the Harold Ramis's character, EGOD, was he all CGI with maybe from pictures when he was older, or was that an actual actor? Captain Rickster and I were going to look it up, but we forgot to look it up.
Look it up, yeah.
Yeah, we need to.
But I think it's CGI, and I think really it's a person, because she was hugging him. Well,
it was a person, of course, but I'm talking about when they did the close-ups and stuff like that.
I think that was the CGI right there, the close-ups.
But the reason why Ghostbusters Afterlife was so good and reminded you of the original is why? Why, Captain Rickster?
Because the son of the original producer and director directed and produced this one also.
Not only that, but the guy who produced it was the guy who made the original.
That's right.
Ivan Reitman, who directed and produced the original Ghostbusters, produced this one.
That's right.
His son, Jason Reitman, who is a great director as well. Jason, if you ever need me for a small role, I'm available. But Jason Reitman, great actor.
Oh, yes.
No, I didn't see. He asked if Rick Moranis had an appearance.
No.
I don't think I saw him.
Time,
nope.
no.
I didn't see him
Not
unless he was sometime. Dave Staggs gives it 6 stars, more than you can give it.
Oh yeah.
Even the supporting roles, like the girlfriend, the boy who had a crush on that girl, she was good too.
She was good too.
Yeah, everybody was good. All the acting was good.
Yeah, even the guy who played her dad was good.
But and he's a famous actor too.
Yes, he is.
But that's why it was so good all the way down the line, even the small supporting roles. I'm telling you, the reason why this was so great was because it was made by the people who made the originals.
That's right.
And the son of the guy who made the originals.
Right.
It didn't happen, guys, because unfortunately Harold Ramis passed away. But there were talks like, Ivan Reitman was supposed to direct Ghostbusters 3 originally.
Yeah,
so it would have been interesting to see what his idea was with all that. Yes, Lewis, he's looking forward to seeing it. He says,
Lewis, go watch it.
Go watch it. It's the
Definitely
best movie you'll see all year.
Yes, you got that right.
And not only that, but it kept having those moments where it makes you jump out of the seat. It kept scaring you in different moments. Not scary like.
Not scary, but
it makes you jump because it was.
Surprised you.
It was
a lot of surprises in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not going to give all that away.
Oh no.
But you couldn't anyway describe those things. But those moments where the music and everything hit those crescendos with the music and the sound effects. It's like
That's right. Makes you jump.
It's like that. Did I scare you?
Put your hands down.
Sorry, guys. Something like that. But it kind of like jumps at you.
Here's your moment again.
I could even get more scary. Anyway.
Well, I guess you could. You need to put a mask on. Just take it off.
Yeah, right. Let me take my mask off. Ready, guys? I'm going to do the Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. Ready?
Yeah.
This has really been Tom Cruise the whole time.
Yeah.
Wait, it's still the same guy.
Oh my God, he still got his mask on.
Oh man, I love you guys. I love being here and enjoying this with you. But this
yes.
movie, guys,
it was a really excellent movie. You got to go watch it. It's best. Don't wait till it comes out on DVD.
No,
or,
it's
or
something
HBO
with the
Max.
special
Just
effects.
Watch it at the movie theater because of all the special effects they have. It's gonna blow you away.
Yes, and IMAX was great in IMAX.
Oh yes, and
we saw it in IMAX.
Even the chairs moved in IMAX this time. Of course, they were already like 10 minutes late trying to get the thing going. We didn't get any previews.
Yeah, they have a problem over that theater at AMC.
Yeah, just with the IMAX.
And the IMAX,
but
it's
the
always
rest of the
starting
theaters,
late.
if you go normal or if you go Dolby, no
Right.
problems. Only IMAX.
Yep.
At this theater over here.
So basically, again, we're a review show. We're having a discussion about a movie. So if you haven't seen it, there might be some spoilers we're going to talk about right now.
Yeah.
Basically, the story takes place way after all that stuff happened in New York.
In
the 80s. And what happens is, what we learn to happen, we don't know. What we learn happens is Harold Ramis's character, Egon Spenkler.
Spenkler.
A hard name to pronounce. He basically disappeared, took off.
Yeah, with everything.
You know, and later we find out he took off with everything.
Everything.
He took off with the
suits,
everything, the proton packs, everything, the car, everything.
Everything.
And nobody knew where he went. Where he went was because he realized that this area was going to be the area where the world was going to end.
Yep.
Where the next paranormal type of activity with ghosts and all that stuff was going to come back. And like in the original Ghostbusters, I forgot the name of those characters or whatever, but it was a woman who was
the gatekeeper and the
it was like going back to the original gatekeeper and
can't think of the other person.
Anyway, all the characters in it, it was going to explode and happen again. The person's supposed to come back from thousands of years, and he found out it was going to happen in this small town in Oklahoma. Was it Somerville?
Somerville.
Was it Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
It didn't look like Oklahoma. It didn't look like Oklahoma. I've been to Oklahoma. That looked like more like somewhere in like New Mexico or Arizona to me.
I would say so too because it had too much green in it, and it had a mountain.
No, it didn't have enough green in it, is what it is. I felt like
Oklahoma had any green hardly.
Oh, yes, it does. It's like that's where all the farming stuff comes from, the cattle.
Well, no, it's funny. You go further down south.
Oh, okay.
Towards Texas.
I don't know Oklahoma enough, guys. I've driven through it a lot, but to me I didn't even look on the credits, but that didn't look like Oklahoma. Yeah. It looked to me like Arizona. It looked like they were on these. See that one part where they almost look like the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I know.
Parts.
Almost. Yeah.
Anyway, so he disappears out there, and the beginning of it has him alive.
Yep.
And he's like, he came off this mountain, and he's being chased by these spirits, and he gets back to his place, and he tries to trap them. And basically, what happens is he ends up. Well, they thought he died of a heart attack,
right?
But I think the creature killed him.
Yeah.
Zeus or something like that.
Yeah.
Zeus or
Gozer.
That's it. So
the problem is, you saw he shocked it, and then when that ghost took off, the other part of his hand was still there.
Yeah,
it's still inside him.
Well, they claim, and what happens is after that happens, we go to the city, and we don't know. We find out that he has a daughter.
Yep.
And grandchildren. And they're getting evicted from their place, so they have no choice but to go and see
Grandpa's house.
Yeah, her father and their grandparents' house, and they don't have anything anyway. She's getting ready to get evicted, so they travel out there, and that's the kids never knew their grandfather because he disappeared, and long time. The daughter didn't even know her father.
No, he disappeared with her.
She finds out later that he was keeping track of her this whole time. And we find out later in the story, and it's a very heartwarming story. It touches your heart when you find out he gave up his life to save the world and humanity, save everything. because what he did was he developed this system where he kept not letting it happen.
Yeah.
And it kept shooting him down. You find out later that he developed this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it just, the whole storyline, the action, everything was good about the movie. Then later, his granddaughter's just like him.
Oh yeah.
But the grandson's not, more like the mother.
Yeah, he's mechanically inclined.
He is, sure he is. But the one that's smart is the Phoebe, played by McKenna Grace. And and it turns out that the Mr. Groberson, played by Paul Rudd, is very smart too.
Oh yeah.
And he seems to like, he likes the mother, but he's just telling her the daughter's very intelligent.
Yep.
And it's funny, they ended up going on a date even.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, she goes, I hate scientists and I hate all that. And he's like all that, like her dad.
All that, like her dad, yeah.
So it's funny. It's just got such, this is such a good movie, guys.
It is.
On so many different levels. And then later, she starts discovering different things. She finds out who she did not tell her children that their grandfather was one of the Ghostbusters.
Right.
She finds that out. So she discovers all this and why she's a nerd. And she starts discovering stuff, and then the spirits start coming out like they did in the original. And they almost they go through town destroying the town with that neutron pack. And
that was funny, destroying that town. That was actually pretty cool.
It was. And she and the new hookups where she's like outside of thing and it has a seat that comes out and you can like chase the ghosts and entities and stuff, and they end up finally catching it, and then the police stop them. They get thrown in jail, and then the mother has to come and get them out, but they take all their stuff, including the car.
Yep.
They grab everything. But so later it ends up, the whole story. And then eventually they go back to the place, they find out all hell's breaking loose. While she's in jail, the granddaughter calls the old Ghostbusters number.
Oh, yeah.
And Dan Aykroyd answers the phone. He starts off saying that EGOT could go to hell. And then, then later, right at the end, we're about to hang up, she goes, I'm his granddaughter.
Yep.
And then the police made her stop making the phone call. But it's interesting, the choice was her to call him because the old Ghostbusters number, and it still answered.
Yeah.
It kind of set up the great ending where they all came to save the day.
Yep.
Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, they all show up when all hope is lost, and they all have their own uniforms on, and you get to see the original Ghostbusters at the end.
Oh yeah, it was so
making it happen again.
So awesome.
And then you get to see also the spirit of EGOT doing the thing with him as well. I'm probably saying his name wrong. Did I say his name wrong?
It's Egon.
EGOT.
I can't see what he EGOT from Egon to EGOT. I don't know how that happened. He might be a god, but he's not that.
Yeah, no, he's not.
No, he's an Egon.
Thank you for correcting me. Spangler.
Egon Spangler.
The terrible names these guys come up with. Why do they make it so hard? But they're memorable.
They're memorable. That's how
they make them hard.
His name.
And we're broadcasting live from the beautiful San Fernando Valley. That was in the movie, remember?
Yes, it was.
That's where our webcast is from, the San Fernando Valley. Did you know that? Even though I say Woodland Hills, it's in the San Fernando Valley.
Yeah. But that webcast guy is cool. I like him.
We haven't talked about that, but she becomes
cool.
McKenna Grace. McKenna Grace becomes
his friend.
The friend of this boy in school. She finally gets a friend. The mother says, "Why don't you try to talk to someone and get a friend?"
That's right.
Yeah, and EGOT is an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony.
That's true.
Hey, wishful thinking for my future, right?
That's right.
Mike, maybe I could eventually win a few of those. Since I do music, I've acted on the stage before. The first thing I ever did was I did a play with a comedy with Dom DeLuise and a bunch of people. That was my first acting gig. So back in 81 or 82. So wishful thinking now.
Yes, yeah. Need to get back into it again, but he won't.
I have an agent, by the way. I just signed with an agency.
Hopefully he will.
So who knows?
Teach you into a movie.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. There's some stuff I can't talk about, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna roll the dice, guys. So pray for us.
Yep.
Without saying stuff too out loud. I appreciate that, Mike. Thank you.
That's the new movie.
You still can?
No.
What?
Can't tell you out loud.
Can't tell you out loud. No,
that's the new movie they're working on.
No, it's not.
Well, they don't know that.
I know that. They could probably figure it out. Just think about my past and look at all the things around me, and you might be able to figure it out.
You don't think about his past.
But shh, keep it.
His past is not as blue.
Well, the past is in the past, but let's talk about the future. Anyway, everything is looking good with this movie, guys. We were talking about the podcast.
Oh yeah.
The kid calls himself Podcast. What's your name? My name is Podcast. Why is the name Podcast?
Because I podcast all the time.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you, Mike, for sending positive energy through the Force. May the Force be with you too.
Yes.
That's so great. You got to be there on Life Day, Mike. We wanted to go on Life Day.
Yeah, we wanted to go on Life Day, but we just
I bet it was great though.
We got hooked, busy.
Yeah. So what's the name? The kid's name is Logan Kim.
Logan
is
Kim.
is the kid's name. Great job, Logan Kim. You have a bright future.
Well, yes, he does.
So does all of them. All of them
do, actually.
So,
except for the older ones. They're
intertwined with the story is where that comic relief is with the podcast boy.
Right. Well, it's cool. I love it.
So it had a lot of outlets. So eventually they get back to you see the creatures, and are you here to sacrifice yourself? This woman that's crazy.
I'm only 12.
I'm only 12. She
said that. She said a few times in the show.
Are you ready to die and sacrifice? I'm only 12.
Yeah. Not yet. I'm only 12.
Yeah.
Give me some more years. And
That was funny.
Yeah. That was funny.
Yeah. Again.
You heard jokes? I've heard better, but some of them were kind of comical.
They were, yeah. Yeah, they were.
Comical.
The one about the atoms?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was good.
They had some, and she's telling jokes too, like, nerdy jokes.
Gotta have a sense of dry humor.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Definitely go watch it. I did quickly check, and I saw that it did over $40 million, which is not too bad.
Not too bad.
With the economy the way it's going and everything not back to normal.
I was kind of surprised that when we went to see the movie that it was not packed.
Yeah, but it had more people than Eternals had. Notice that? I noticed that.
Well, there was a few more people.
It seemed like there was more.
Even the popcorn was good.
Popcorn. He put his teeth in for that, right?
No, I took my teeth out so I could eat it.
How can you eat popcorn with no teeth?
Well, it's not that hard.
It's
like eating French fries without your teeth.
I wouldn't know any of that. Okay, guys.
You don't want to know.
Yeah. Well, again, Ghostbusters Afterlife, 4.9 stars. He gives it 5. Yep.
Plus.
Dave Staggs gives it 6 stars. Yep. Thank you, Dave. I think I saw a bunch of ghosts up there. I think Mike's probably going to give it 5 stars. 5 ghosts.
Yeah.
So you give it 5 ghosts?
Yeah, I give it 5 ghosts. 5 devils. 5 angels.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining us again for the All for Sci-Fi Weekly webcast. We hope we entertained you. We hope we made you laugh. As we always say at the end of the show, go out and do some act of kindness. Whether it's just being nice to someone, cheering them up, saying hello, saying thank you. You don't always have to do something. Words out of your mouth could make someone's day better.
That's definitely true.
If it's not that, if you could do something for people as well, do something nice for someone. I believe when we do that, it spreads. It's like a ripple effect, like with water, right? So it makes a difference. So do something nice, as my father always taught me. And as always, may the Force be with you. Live long and prosper for all our Trekkies out there. And we'll be back the week after Thanksgiving. It's going to be even a longer show because we're going to have to go over a lot more things. So expect that one to be an hour or longer. We'll go. We hope to catch you too at Disneyland sometime as well, Lewis. Let us know when you're going, and if maybe we could see if we could swing it. Yep. Give us a date you're going. It's going to be a big show the next time. The next time we come back, though, we're gonna go ahead and also do a giveaway. Yep. Remember we talked about we are doing the giveaways again, so that's going to happen. We're just only doing them for milestones or anniversaries or stuff, or only so many times a year. So we'll give you guys something. Next time we come back, we'll have a toy, and then we're going to have another bigger toy for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're at 14,000 subscribers. So once we hit 15,000, we'll also have a big gift. But with the wacky mail system, we're just going to have bigger gifts.
No kidding.
And just do it fewer times throughout the year. So
Well,
thank you guys.
yes.
I'm Eric Walker.
I'm Captain Richter. Have a safe weekend. When Thanksgiving comes along, have a safe Thanksgiving.
Yes.
We want to see you the following week when you come back.
Yep.
Wear your mask. You know, I shouldn't tell you all this stuff. You should
Another
know
quick
what you have to do.
announcement we forgot. Go ahead, Captain Richter. Where we go on to December 3rd through the 5th.
Oh, yes.
We're going to where? LA Comic Con.
LA Con, that's right. Yeah.
So speaking of that, we're going to have to do our webcast from LA Comic Con that weekend as well. But we're going to be doing walkthroughs of LA Comic Con.
Yes. Which would be great.
So check us out. We'll be there every day at LA Comic Con. If you know anybody that's going to the LA Comic Con, it's at the LA Convention Center.
Yep, that's where it's at.
It's December 3rd through the 5th. So that is the weekend we're coming back. So we'll definitely do our walkthroughs in the daytime, but we'll still have our show as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we'll hook up with you, Mike, if you're going to be there for sure.
Yep.
Mike said he's going to be there. Let's
cool,
get together, Mike. We'll be doing a walkthrough in the mornings of each show, and we'll do our webcast in the afternoon like we always do here at 3 o'clock Pacific, 5 Central, 6 Eastern. Anything else? I'm sorry you were saying goodbye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. I'm done speaking since he made me lose my train of thought.
Okay.
So bye, everybody.
Sour grapes, poor Captain Richter. The smallest little violins. Bye, guys.
Bye.